Dana Jablonski after that.
To the esteemed members of the Idaho Senate Committee on State Affairs, my name is Stan Hubing. I'm a recently retired Lutheran pastor who has served for 40 years as a parish pastor in various congregations in the Pacific Northwest. And I live in Boise, in the house that I grew up in as a kid. I realize that many of you were shocked to find tents of various colors, shapes, and sizes on the lawns of the former Ada County Courthouse, something many of you probably thought was a sight for sore eyes, and you would give anything to have it gone away yesterday. And yet there is a purpose to this colorful tent city. It is a symbol of hurt, frustration, doubt, despair about the economic situation in our great land of ours. If you spend time with these residents of Tent City, you may discover that some of them have college degrees, jobs, veterans of fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq, homeless people because of outsourcing of jobs, home foreclosures, bill collectors, and a host of other painful financial experiences. They have this tent city and have an arrangement, an agreement with recognized government agency that as long as they are peaceful, law-abiding citizens, they can remain. The area is clean and the people work and the buildings are not harassed. More importantly, they keep the walks clean. There have been reports of illegal use of state bathrooms and resources, but no proof that the individuals involved were participants of Occupy Boise. But the residents of Tent City are frustrated and want to be heard. Sure, they could come to your office and speak with a member of your staff, but would they be welcome, or would you find time to even listen? I suspect, but cannot prove, or say with certainty, that you or your staff would welcome them in a hospitable manner. One usually cannot take the time to give to such individuals. Or it's far easier, I think, to have a bill like House Bill 404 put into a state law and then placed on the governor's desk that evicts in post haste the Tent City residents along with their belongings. I recently finished reading a book on Valley Forge. It was written by someone we may have heard about, Newt Gingrich. The author paints a vivid picture of the British and Hessian troops living in the life of Riley in Philadelphia, with plenty of food, clothing, and shelter, complete with festive parties. Meanwhile, General George Washington and his colonials, a mere 4,000 hungry, shoeless, threadbare troops, struggled to survive just 20 miles away in an old, dilapidated iron factory known as Valley Forge.
Mr. Hubing, we're about out of time. Could you try to get to the conclusion?
Yes. My conclusion is very simply that I encourage you not to take House Bill 404 to the Senate chamber for a vote, but rather take steps necessary to dialogue with these people, hear their stories, and together draft legislation that is economic solution for all citizens of Idaho. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the committee? Thank you. Dana Jablonski and then Rachel Rao.